I'm here with Neil LaBute, and we are talking about Van Helsing. As the showrunner, I don't think people necessarily understand the difference between a showrunner and a producer a lot of times. Can you elaborate on that a little?
I work, and no, that's not. It's the showrunner, I guess, is also a producer, also a writer usually. It's just that the showrunner is kind of responsible for everything. Is in a way you're really kind of like the director of a film. You're the one who ultimately kind of is in with the writing. You're there through the production. Even though I don't direct any of them, I'm there overseeing all the directors, kind of maintaining the look of the piece, going to editing. I'm the one who makes the last edit, who sends it on to the studio. So I have kind of a hand in everything. It's like everything sort of passes across your desk. I'm right now listening to all the music, all the visual effects, all the color time. You kind of have to sign off on everything. So you are running the show, essentially.
So you create the roadmap, I imagine, as well, for how things are going to play out.
Yeah.
How far ahead do you set, or do you leave a lot of room for learning and developing as you go?
We set, but not in stone. We usually do things in just like incremental pieces. We come up with a pitch for the studio, we pitch the ideas to them, like even half the season, and then we go off and write that, and then we pitch the other half and then write that. We leave a document maybe at the end of the year that says, if we got picked up, this is something we could do, just so you have an idea when you come back. And if you don't come back, you don't worry about it. But if you do, then you look at those things a few months later and go, oh, great idea or lousy idea, and start fresh or use that idea. You kind of, we know where we want to go, but we don't necessarily know how we're going to get there, which keeps it fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
With all the mysteries in the show, how do you decide who gets to know what and at what times? Because I imagine there are certain things that you don't tell the cast at certain points and let them find out as it goes.
Yeah, I mean, some of that works, and some of it really just clouds it makes it unspecific for them. Sometimes they just kind of need to know things. If you're going to kill someone, you want to let them know, ahead of time that they're, you don't want this to be like someone else telling them. You don't always show them the scripts more than a couple of scripts. Like usually we shoot in blocks, like two scripts at a time. So we usually show them the next two as they're getting ready to do two. So they're, a couple of, they understand where things are going, but you don't want their mind all muddled up with the entire story. You just focus on these two, let's get these right, then let's move on. So only the people who are working on it as writers first, and then the people who need the long-term stuff like production design and all that, they need to see it earlier so they can build all the sets and that sort of thing.
Great.
But the actors, you just want to kind of keep focused.
All right, well, if you keep building, I'll keep watching.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.